Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some more Dark Souls 3, and we're back in Firelink Shrine for now, because if you remember last episode, I believe we killed a kind of a mini-boss, but it did have a soul, so right here, the soul of a stray demon. So we're just going to convert that real quick. And this is a really nice ring, Havel's ring, or Havel, or whatever you want to call it. But it's a really nice ring because it increases your maximum weight that you can carry. So it's a really nice ring to put on, especially if you want to put on more stuff. And like right now I can put on another weapon. I could change some armor probably, but I'll do that later. But I want to put on a better shield real quick. So I can put on this shield right here. And the reason I'm putting this on is because it has 100 physical absorption, which just means that it will absorb 100% of any physical damage I take while I'm blocking, which is going to be really helpful. I mean, it's just nice. Though, actually, I'm going to put on this shield, the Grass Crush shield, because the Grass Crush shield gives you boosted stamina recovery. And it still has pretty nice absorption, it's just I want that extra stamina recovery. So let's see. There's a few other things I want to do quick. I want to quickly check with Grey Rat, see if there's anything I want to buy. Which it doesn't look like there is. And then there's another boss fight coming up, which generally is a fairly hard one, so I'm gonna quickly just, I can reinforce my Estus, which is nice, and then I got another piece of coal to give him. And basically we're just gonna upgrade our weapon, our secondary weapon a little more, because I don't think Dark is gonna be too good. So I'm just gonna use this normal weapon instead. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So that's the same as this, basically, right? Yeah, exactly. Awesome. So I'll just keep it at that. And then one last thing before we go. Or two things, I guess. I have ashes for you.
Oh, yeah, it would.
And don't have anything to buy. And then I want to level up a few times quick. I can probably get a lot of levels, honestly.
Very well, then hey.
Yeah, almost 10 levels. Let's see, so we'll up our vigor up to 20. That's a good move. And then stamina, I haven't really had any problems with stamina, so I might go 1 into vitality just for a little more equip load. Throw 1 into endurance and then 2 into strength for now. And that should help us a lot coming up here. Wow, 1 soul too little. Then I think I have, yep, perfect. And now that we've done those things back in Firelink, I'm pretty much ready for this next boss. So I just have to, before doing the boss, I have to get this last flame in Farron Keep, which isn't that bad. I just have to go up this way behind these enemies, which is a little annoying. That mist poisons me if I go in it, so I don't want to go too close at first. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter if I get poisoned right now anyways. Basically all I'm doing here is running up here and getting the flame anyways, so it's not a big deal. You're dead. Over here, here's an item. And here's the flame. And there we go. So, oh, I should have watched that cutscene. Basically, now that we've gotten all 3 of the flames, the big doors down here are open, and I can go to the next area. Well, still part of this area, but like just the next part. So let's see. There is... I believe there's a summon here, isn't there? Or is there? Maybe not. Oh well, doesn't really matter either way. There's a few items around here. I'm just gonna quickly go down and get this one enemy first. And then I can run up here and kill this enemy. Oh no. Okay, that didn't go as planned at all. Okay. Yep. Nope. No. We're not dying while we're embered right now. Okay. You're dead. Anyways. You did fall. Come on. Come on. There we go. This item. And it doesn't really matter that we took damage. There's another bonfire before the boss anyways. So just coming up right here, if you go in the store on the right, there's a bonfire. And then this is the last little bit of stuff I need to do before the boss. The boss is actually out behind me, so you don't really have to go this way. It just can be a little nice for a shortcut, stuff like that. And it's a good farming spot. The Farron Keep Covenant, these enemies drop the item that you turn into the Covenant. So it can be a good spot to farm for those items if you don't want to actually invade people, or if you're just not good at PvP, that type of stuff. Or if you're offline. And then there's another crystal lizard over here, which is always nice. Really easy. Well, this door, which this leads back towards the top area of Farron Keep where we fought the Crystal Sage. So it's just kind of a shortcut. It's not really that worth it since you can just warp using bonfires, but it's nice. And there is I think it's only one item down there, but I think it's either a sorcery or hex or something. I don't remember exactly what it is. But so that can be nice down there. And then now we are all set to just go through this tiny last little part and kill the boss. So there are a few more Black Knights in this area. Or, not Black Knights, Dark Wraiths. Which isn't exactly that bad. They actually kill a lot of these enemies. They fight each other. And it's kind of random if they will kill the enemies or the enemies will kill them. Just, I don't know. If you're lucky, they'll die, and then you can just clear out these enemies. Or the other way around if you find them easier to fight, but I really doubt that. A few more of these enemies. These ones, you generally have to fight up here. I generally just, go up around this area just to avoid the other enemies, and then especially if you don't want to deal with the dark raids or anything, you can just run up behind all this stuff and go in right here, which works. I wouldn't say it's worth it because you can just go other ways, but I don't know. If you don't want to fight them, I'm gonna wait because I want to see how these dark raids fare against these enemies and how much health they have. Because there is one or two, I think there's one item left in this area that I want. Which, let's see. Okay, there. That dark raid is doing damage. I can just kill that one. And then, yeah, just fight this last bit of this one's health. Which is easy enough. It's nothing crazy. Oh no, I'm like taking damage. Anyways, now that we've got that, I believe there's an item up here. I can't remember though. Is there not? I might be thinking of modded Dark Souls again. I play Cinder's mod a lot, so I get them mixed up. Yeah, I guess there's no item there. Anyways, here is the next boss, and probably one of the cooler bosses of the game. I wouldn't say coolest, but pretty nice. Heck yeah. And the coolest pose. Alright, so this boss is generally one of the hardest for new players. If you get past this boss, you're in it. Like, you'll probably finish the game. If you can't beat this boss, this is where you're going to leave. Which is really not that hard of a boss. This is where you have to start getting careful. Here's another enemy. So you have two Abyss Watchers following you. And they both have separate health bars. You only have to kill this main one. You don't have to kill them both. But they can be a little... But then a third one wakes up with red glowing eyes. And that third one actually fights for you. As long as you're not the closest thing to it from when it wakes up. Which generally you won't be if you just pay attention when it wakes up. And it's pretty easy to just kill those enemies. Once this third one wakes up, you can just leave them to it. And if you want to help a little bit, you can kind of just pay attention to what they do. And sometimes you can get in, but more often than not, you're just going to take damage, so it's not really worth it. It's better to just come and kill the second one right when it wakes up again, instead of trying to help the third one. And that way you can just let it do its thing, and there you go. Anyways, pretty easy. It's pretty hard for new players to learn that one, though. It's a boss that takes time. Here we go, though. Here's the part that you will definitely get stuck at as a new player, though. Second phase. It brings you back to first phase if you die. and this phase is more difficult. It's not that bad, like, you only have to deal with the one, stuff like that, but the shots are heavier, and the patterns are definitely harder too. Oftentimes it's best to try and just backstab them. That's what I go for the most, at least. It's not the best strategy, but it does work more often than trying to get a lot of hits in, I've found. At least for me. So especially then, when they do that overhead, you can easily get behind them. And then be very careful about your health. You can take a lot of damage really easily. Spin. And... oh. Ow. Didn't even try and attack me. Backstab off, and then a lot of times you can just backstab and heal instead of trying to hit them while they're getting up too. Though you do have to be very careful when you do that, because they can easily hit you when they get up really quickly. Ow. And those explosions pack a punch. Like, not only do they hurt, but they will hit you a lot, even if you're... no. Heal again. But I almost died there. My point being, you can die very quickly, even if you're experienced. So... other than that, they're not that hard to boss. You just have to be careful. Take your time learning it. And whatever. It's not bad. There we go. There is our first Lord of Cinders, I believe. Yeah. First Lord of Cinders. So, let's see. So we just fought that boss, and... there is another area coming off of here, which I will go to later. I want to go back to the Crystal Sage later in this episode. Well, actually, probably not later in this episode, next episode. But for now, we're going to try and fight a boss a little early. I want to see how well it goes. Basically, once you fight more of the bosses, there is there's another boss that you fight back here, where you fought Vort. And you can activate it early, if you really want. It's really not too terrible, it just has a lot of health, so generally won't fight it super early. It's really not that crazy, though. I mean, I'll probably die since I'm doing it early, but that's about it.
What is...
Anyways, so this woman, if you're trying to do it early, you just have to kill her. She'll give you this Basin of Vows, which, if you don't kill her early, she'll die on her own later. But if you kill her early, walk up to the statue, and same thing if you don't. And here we go. I am going to die. Hello. Okay. The Dancer of the Boreal Valley. The only thing you have to watch out for is when she does have a second phase, so you have to watch out for when that starts. But she also has a grab attack. If she grabs you, and I failed to avoid it, that happens. And that's a lot of damage, obviously. It's so bad. Just especially right now. Okay, so she's blowing up the ground. So I actually have a good amount of health for this, surprisingly enough. Oh no. Ooh. But, she can one-shot people even when they're on track. With that grab attack, mostly. So it's not a, definitely not an easy boss. Especially to do early. Okay, here's the start of second phase. She pulls out another sword and will spin around. Which I got lucky there. You will generally get hit if you get close like that. Anyways, now she's gonna do even more attacks and some more stuff in general. Okay, that would not happen. Whatever. I think I was far enough away, though. Anyways, that's the Dancer. So we're gonna give that a few more attempts quick. I will probably get one shot if I get grabbed now. Because the only reason I survived, I think, is because I had an ember. Ow. We'll definitely die now. I'll die on purpose. Okay. Starting off strong enough to grab. Ow. Oh no. Okay. If I do more damage with this. A little bit. That's good. I'll take it. So right now, you're probably seeing me I'm doing a lot of one-hits. Like, just quick hit, and then move. Because you do not want to get too greedy with your combos. You need enough stamina to roll, you need enough stamina to just... Ow. Holy crap. Ow. That's that same attack that killed me last time. I'm okay, though. Okay, get out of here, please. Jump? No? I'll take that. Never mind, I'm gonna die. I had to roll dead if I get comboed, so... Way back. Heal up. Ow, I tried to dodge. One. Heal. Got him there. I think I'm dead this time too. I might be. Like, there's a chance, but I doubt it. We pull out an Ember, and then I have an extra heal with that at least. Oh no. That's... Ow. No! Ah! It buffered the roll from when I tried to dodge the first one. Okay, we'll give that one more attempt. That'll end off this episode. One more attempt of that. And then next episode, if we don't kill her, we'll start a new area. Or no. Next episode, we'll start off with one attempt of fighting her. And if I succeed, then great. If I don't, then I'll go to a different area. Either way, I'm going to go to a different area after the movie, because either I win or I don't. Anyways, now that we know that this does more, though, that's good. Ow. I hate those quick attacks. Come on, stop with the quick, just swipes. I'm actually gonna start out with an Ember to heal. I think that way I have more health going into it, and also that way I can just I'll be able to use a little more of that health instead of like dying because I didn't have enough or something. That'll bring us to second phase. Just one for that. You're spinning. I'm very surprised that we didn't get hit there. We're doing good, though. Ah, I forgot she spins there. Problem is that every time we're healing, we are using... Ow. No. I'm surprised we didn't get hit there. That's gonna do damage. Oh no. Get out. Oh, no way! Ugh, come on. Okay, we're not quite at 30 minutes, but one more. Didn't even use any of the assists I had, and I was so far. I shouldn't have said that I was doing good. One more attempt, though. And that should be enough, honestly. That here, this. Perspective gets a little weird sometimes in this fight. She's a big enemy. Yeah, let's back up. Do something for me. Like that. What was that? To heal because of it. Second phase, roll back instead, please. There, run this way. Up once. This big sweeping attack. Once. Yep. That might be death. That still might be death. I'm not too confident in just staying away from that. And one hit. Okay. Or don't roll! Or just sit there! Come on, man! Ugh. I got hit after rolling out of the attack and knocked into the air, and then just didn't roll, so I just stunned the attack. Alright. Anyways, we'll leave it there. We'll do another attempt basically every episode at the start, I think, until we beat it, or until we have to fight her, in which case, easy at that point. But, yeah. Leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.